guys, it's Avery, host of Tweendom Talk Show. So first off, as you guys can probably tell, there is not a live stream Tweendom Talk Show episode this week, but there is a perfectly good reason for that. So we are leading up to our huge 25th episode. One, I cannot believe that we are already at 25 weeks of Tweendom Talk Show. Thank you guys so much, especially to those of you who have been here since day one supporting me. Love you all and thank you for coming on this journey with me, and I cannot wait to go on even more. So I decided to do a little twist, something different. So before we get into that, if you are new and have never seen my face before, hi, I'm Avery, host of Tweendom Talk Show, and feel free to follow and subscribe to Tweendom Talk Show on YouTube and Facebook, and also follow my Instagram if you want to be alerted whenever there are going to be new Tweendom Talk Show episodes. So I decided this week I was going to put out every single day Avery's top 7 Tweendom Talk Show picks. So this is basically where I'm going to highlight some of my favorite moments from my personal favorite Tweendom Talk Show episodes for you guys to be able to see, especially if you missed the episode. Then you can also go back and watch it, leading up to our huge 25th episode where you guys will be in for a treat and some cool surprises. So I cannot wait for that. So you know what? Let's actually just get right into my first Tweendom Talk Show picks for highlight number 1 on day 1. So I personally wanted to highlight one of my favorite episodes, which is Tweendom Talk Show in the Kitchen. So Tweendom in the Kitchen was actually an idea that I had after watching a cooking show, and I just thought that it would be so cool for the episode. So I am actually highlighting the first one where my guests were Amina Sunshine and Christian Reed, 2 of my close friends, and I am just so glad that I was able to have them on the show with me that day. They whipped up some pretty cool stuff, and not to mention the food looked so good. I loved that episode because of the fun, the guests, the food. So I just really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna show a few highlights from that episode.
We're gonna be mixing the coconut flakes, the flour, the baking soda, the baking powder, not baking soda, and the salt. And then we'll put that to the side because we don't need to put that in the mixer quite yet.
You know, I just really personally loved when looking at Amina's final cupcakes. I was in awe, my mouth was watering. And to be completely honest, once again, like I probably mentioned a little bit, I love food. So being able to see what she made with those cupcakes and how she made them from scratch, like I think that it was so cool. And you can see that she was using her pro chef skills. So I really enjoyed watching her cook up those cupcakes.
We're gonna take this, put it on a skillet, and now we wait.
Then afterwards, not to mention Christian's grilled cheese. Ooh, the grilled cheese looks so good. And not to mention the butter. You know, there were some times where the butter kind of took a fall, but you know, the grilled cheese ended up coming out really good and it looked delicious, and I honestly wish that I was there to taste it because I love a good grilled cheese. So I really enjoyed watching him whip up that grilled cheese in the kitchen. So that was really cool to watch as well, and I'm gonna need that recipe. One thing that I feel like is a huge highlight for this episode is when we talked about the HP Sprocket. The HP Sprocket is a mini printer that prints out stickers from your phone. All you need to do is get the HP Sprocket app, and then with your Bluetooth, it automatically will print stuff out for you, and you have the filaments that come with it. I use my HP Sprocket all the time, and I am so glad that I was able to highlight it that day because I know for a fact that if I use it all the time, the audience, if they decide to buy it, will use it literally all the time. Like I promise you, it is something that you will use frequently, and it's something that it's one of those items that you never really knew that you even needed. So I, once again, really enjoyed that part of the episode. I feel like it was good to be able to show you guys something, a product that I like, that I really think that you guys would like as well. So remember, if you haven't already, go get an HP Sprocket because they are pretty cool. And not to mention the game that we played at the end, kind of who knows each other better.
I had them come up with questions, and I came up with questions, and they're kind of things that we should hopefully know about each other. And we kind of have to answer them, and whoever gets the most right gets points, and whoever has the most points wins.
What is one of my biggest pet peeves?
I feel like I should know this.
1. This was pretty cool because all 3 of us know each other, we hang out, and I feel like it was just a pretty cool way to test our minds a little bit, to test how well we know each other. So I really enjoyed the game that day. I personally enjoyed playing it, and I believe that they did too. So I'm gonna say right now that that was a very fun part of the episode and one of my personal favorite things to be able to host because we just go so well together. So honestly, I feel like that was also a huge highlight of the episode for me that day, was the game. Thank you guys so much for watching my Tweendom Talk Show highlights, day 1, episode 1. Those are the highlights for the Tweendom in the Kitchen episode with Amina Sunshine and Christian Reed. I really enjoyed hosting that day. I really enjoyed just being able to talk to both of them and learn about some of the cool recipes that they had whipping up in the kitchen, and not to mention the game and the amazing HP sprocket. So that was highlight number 1. Thank you guys so much for watching, and be back tomorrow to see my next highlights. And remember to put in your calendars Tweendom Talk Show episode 25 on October 16th, 2020. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow with another highlight. Bye!